1 and go.
Hello guys, today I'll tell you how we're losing our listening and how we can fix it. How every day we're listening to a lot of things, birds, cars, your family, your siblings, your teacher, videos. You're listening to all those. You're listening 60% of it. That's more than half, but you only retain 1/4 of it. I'll tell you how we're losing our listening. How we're losing our listening is from all the network and all the electricity. From all the electronics, the iPads to watches to phones. All those are loose from like let's say you're at a big party and there's music, there's noise, there's all of that, and you're trying to talk to someone but they're not hearing you, and you say it over and over again, and then you get frustrated and you don't even want to say it. When that's happening, you're tired to talk. So when you put on headphones, it's like everybody, imagine a blank piece of paper and then you add equal circles all over it. It's like everybody has their own sound bubble. With their own sound bubble, everybody gets a pair of headphones and nobody is listening to anybody. So I'm going to give you some tips to how to fix it. Tip number 1. Let's say you're in a mall and you hear a water fountain, you hear someone crying, you hear the birds, you hear a car, you hear an argument, or a stick crack, all of those. When you hear that, try to count everything you hear. That's really good for your listening. Next is listening positions. One of them is active. Active is meaning you're listening to them and you're not getting distracted by anything and you're just looking at them and doing nothing, literally just listening to them. And then passive is you're lazy, you're yeah, okay, you want. That's lazy. You wouldn't want to be like that. Next is reducive. Reducive is when you, from many things, you only try to listen to one. So from many things, you get to one. That's what you can do. Next is expansive. Reducive is you can remember, reducive is kind of like reduce, lower. And then expansive is more, expand, expand. So when you expand, expansive is from one sound, you go to many. That's expansive. Active means you're active, and then passive means you're just passing, you're moving. And then reducive means you're reducing what you hear, and then expansive means you're expanding what you hear. Next is 3 minutes of silence. 3 minutes of silence is great, but if you can't get absolute silence, quiet is fine. I'm going to try it not for 3 minutes, but just 10 seconds. Okay, that was great. So 3 minutes is really good. So if you do 3 minutes, that's amazing. Next is rasa. Rasa is a juice, or let's say a liquid. R-A-S-A. Rasa is receive, appreciate, summarize, and ask. Receive is when you receive what they're saying. Appreciate is when you give them comments, say, oh, comments, compliments, oh, that's great, me too, that's really good, like that. Next is summarize, the way you're understanding of the other person's, talking. Last is ask. You keep all your questions in your pocket, and at the end you take them out and start asking them. So Rasa. So like when they're saying it, you don't interrupt them because after the end you can ask, or else it'll take them a long time to finish what they're saying. So that's Rasa. And finally is if we can teach the art of conscious listening in schools, we can make the world a better place. Thank you and bye.